Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Laz, and today you may notice that we have a completely different arrangement of the room and everything. And that's because now I'm sitting down and enjoying here my cat wants to come into my lap, with my cat in my lap and enjoying myself. So today in the spirit of Halloween, we're gonna continue talking about horror animes, and today's horror anime is not another anime, but the name of the anime is another. But before we get into that, please leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe, it's free. You can unsubscribe if you don't like my content anymore, if you get bored of it, or I don't know what. Smash that bell so you get notifications. Comment if you have questions or thoughts on the videos, how do you like this new format and everything. Also, if you're a kind-hearted soul and who wants to see exclusive videos from my gaming past, like gaming reviews and let's plays that I used to do, and get videos early, also ask me questions, you can become a patron on Patreon. It helps out a lot and helps me run the channel, gives me support and lets me make more videos. But without further ado, let's get into it. Another is an anime released in 2012, and as we said earlier, it is a horror anime, but it's kind of different. I like to think that it's like 3 animes in one, which I'll explain later. Like, I'm gonna add a new section at the end where I will put an overview with spoilers, so you guys can stop watching if you don't want to get spoiled. So, first, we get into the story. So we follow this transfer student who came to this school, and the school is a little bit different. This class that they're in is kind of strange in the sense that once upon a time, some person named Misaki died, and everybody said, "Oh, Misaki didn't die. Misaki person is right here, right?" And that caused like a curse, so that whenever they have a new transfer student, they have to pretend that somebody doesn't exist. It's really strange. And also people die like every month, right? We're gonna get more into the story at the end in the spoiler section. This is just like an overview. It is an interesting anime, and we're gonna get into the graphics now. Yeah, we're calling it graphics. It's done, it's over, it's complete. Tutto completo. It's graphics. So the graphics are sharp and very nice, very nicely drawn. The eye patch girl, Misaki, I like it. I like the way she looks. I like the art style of her, it's kind of unique. Although I have seen a trend of eye patch girls in anime recently. But that's besides the point. At the same time, the art style is very bleak, if that makes sense. Everything is cloudy, everything is dreary, but it's not from the technical aspect that it's bleak. It's actually really good. It looks really nice. They just made it intentionally bleak to fit the horror atmosphere, right? It's nice, it looks nice, and I have no quarrels with it. It's nice and sharp and crisp, beautiful. As for the sound, we're getting into the sound. The music is beautiful. Like there are some tracks which are quite memorable, and when I was refreshing my brain for this review earlier, I heard one of the songs and I was like, oh damn, this is so good, son. This is so awesome. I love it. It's a really good soundtrack. The sounds, like the beeps and bops, are pretty regular. They're normal sounds. No outstanding things here. So now we get into the section, which is probably going to be the longest of them all, because I have a lot to say, and I have before been cucking myself in terms of talking whatever I want to talk about. So now we're in the general overview section, my thoughts, my opinions, and whatever spoilers. No, there are no rules anymore. So spoiler alert, there are gonna be spoilers up ahead, spoilers. Remember how I said earlier that this anime feels like it's 3 animes put together? I say that for a reason, because tonally the anime is separated into 3 parts, and narratively it's separated into 3 parts. The first third is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. It is a lovely mystery. It is very interesting, very intriguing. It sets up the plot really, really well. And it hooks you basically. There are so many things which require further exploration because you're curious and you want to know what happens. Why is this? That's the first third. First third, beautiful. Then we come into the second third, where the anime literally explains every single thing, every single mystery in the most anticlimactic way possible. It is the second third is basically the explanations of all of the mysteries, everything that has happened, everything that's going on, and they even managed to sneak in a beach section. And speaking of the beach section, there is one thing that stood out into my brain. One thing that blew my mind. Who the fuck puts salt on watermelons? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you salt your watermelon? That's madness. That's the first time I've ever seen such a thing. And I hope it's the last time because it's really, really traumatic. I don't want to see anybody salt their watermelons. That's so fucking weird. It's horrible. I hate it. Sorry for that tangent. So, moving on into the last third, the third third, the 33rd third. No, wait, the third. The last third. The last third sounds like I'm saying the last third. Hopefully, we will be having many thirds, my lovely people. Many, many thirds every day. Preferably. That's the most healthiest way. Preferably. If you don't third every day, that's a problem, okay? So, the third is basically a gore fest. Like, people, like characters who have been normal, functioning human beings, turn into bloodthirsty animals who want to kill everybody in sight because reasons. Right? They're all stuck in this mansion where people start killing each other. Reasons. Like even like people who have nothing to do with the school thing just start killing each other. Why? Nobody knows. Why? There is some vague, stupid explanation as to why they kill each other, but that doesn't explain why everybody has went batshit insane and don't kill the person they set out to kill. They just kill everybody. They just kill everybody else, and it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why would you do that? Why would you make the story like that? Just for blood? Like, why didn't you take the first, third, and made it into the whole anime? It would have been great. It would have been amazing. Also, they figure out that they have to kill the extra person who doesn't even know that they're an extra person. And this could have solved everything from the beginning. So many people died. So many people have been killed because of this extra person, right? And this could have been solved so easily because the eye patch girl, Misaki, already knew who it is. She knew from the start who it is, but she didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings by telling them who it is. Like, what? Caring about feelings and bullshit while people are dying? That's madness. That's absolutely fucking madness. Why would you do that? It's insane. It's insane because she has like a ceramic eye, which for some reason, some unexplained stupid reason, allows her to see who is close to death. Right. It's so contrived, it's so weird, it's so annoying. I don't know. Like, it could have been great. It could have been amazing. A few good notes that I can say after that rant is that the story is kind of misleading. It prevents you from finding out who it is, like by tossing like different red herrings. Like, if you didn't know specifically what to look for, you never would have figured out who the extra person is, because it's kind of bullshit. But still, it's at least you didn't figure out, right? So. Also, in terms of the storytelling and what happens in the story, they throw out a bunch of dates, a bunch of years, a bunch of stuff like that, and it makes it kind of difficult to follow what's going on because there's so many dates, so many years they talk about, so many stuff they talk about, like so many numbers. And I don't know about you, I'm kind of shit with numbers. I don't like numbers. I don't even write like writing my own cell phone number down. Numbers piss me off. I don't like numbers. In the first third, when they set up the mystery and do everything, and when they decide to pretend that one person doesn't exist, there's one thing that was going through my head, like, how the fuck are these guys gonna pass high school? Who's writing their grades? Who's writing their report cards? How? If they all pretend that they don't exist? Why did they even go to school then? What's the point? Because if they give them a grade, that means they acknowledge their existence, and that the boom, dead time, time for people to die. But why? Why would you even go to school then? I don't get it. There's no point. In fact, it's detrimental to go to school. You could be going out and learning a trade or something, become a blacksmith, or I don't know what, do carpentry or something. But no, you go to this school which doesn't acknowledge your existence, meaning you would never pass it. I don't know. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. This anime is Swiss cheese when it comes to plot holes. That's it for me. That's it for my opinions on this anime. It could have been great. It could have been great the way it started out, but they decided to shit themselves and do multiple genres at the same time, do multiple things at the same time. Like, tonally, the 3/3 are completely different from each other. That's about it for me. As I said, leave a like if you enjoy, smash that subscribe button, definitely ding that bell, and leave your comments down below. Follow me on my socials, and if you want the perks of being a Patreon member, you can go down there and follow me on Patreon. Also, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. Central European Standard Time. So I stream Japanese games and stuff like that. Come and watch, it's fun. We have a nice community over there. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.